Why did Giorgio Agamben call those whom the system doesn't recognize as citizens Homo sacer?
Agamben's provocative thesis is that the Homo sacer is evidence not merely of an original ambivalence in the notion of the sacred as anthropology has long contended, but that the realm of the political itself is constituted by making an exception of the very people in whose name it is created. The Homo sacer thus emblematizes the sovereign's power over life and death, the power to designate a life that is worth neither saving nor killing.
If you're patient and soon, it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man.
Why do those who are excluded, killed, beaten, in short, those who are outside the order of the state, have the title sacer? In the Roman Empire, those who didn't obey the rules of the god Jupiter were labeled as Homo sacer. This stigmatization and labeling turned a person into an object in people's eyes. He was now a threat to the order established by humans. The order established by people is bios. In ancient Rome, there was a distinction between bios and zoe. Zoe is the domain of God and nature. Zoe is the untouched nature where God, plants, and animals exist. Bios is culture. Bios are the gardens, architecture, and files produced by human beings. Public space is bios. The ruler carries both elements. Caesar is the king, but he is also the caliph of God. The king's presence dominates the bios, but all the attributes he carries bring his connection with Zoe. Being sacred and open to all kinds of brutality can produce a contradiction and make the concept difficult to understand. Homo sacer has ascended to Zoe, to the natural sphere. He is excluded from culture. He is the subaltern. Homo sacer is sacred in this sense. It's not respected. It can be used and exploited like nature. Bios, what man produces, is realized by exploiting nature. Nature is the object of bios, and a file that can be utilized and exploited without respect. Homo sacer is also in this sphere. The value of this space is determined by its utility, its worth as much as a dog or a donkey. The logic of I will cut down the tree that doesn't benefit me. This is the logic not only of ancient Rome, but also of modernism. That is why Karl Marx would say, capitalism will cut down the tree if it can't sell its shadow. Seeing the sphere, including God and Zoe, as objects to be exploited. Homo sacer is open to all kinds of punishment and torture. To torture or kill that which God excludes is to become God's instrument, God's handmaiden. He is now a punishable object. Capitalist power expanded the bios, First World War, expanding the state of exception and making it the norm of life has turned bios, culture, and life into its profit. In this way, everyone has become Homo sacer. The law fails in the face of the brutality of capitalist power.
Ben Yüzbaşı Esat Oktay Yıldırım.
All over the world, states and institutions serving the ruling classes have made people naked. Naked humans.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all.